AD.
No, I never said I wanted to. Nigga, I fade anybody.
He's not here anymore,
No,
but
I wouldn't care if he was, nigga. Let me tell you something. I'll get down with anybody, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And they just took a narrative that I said and said that I wanted to fade AD. You know how they do on YouTube. They do it
And
to
you
you
said
all
it
the
was
time.
because he's mad, or you thought he was mad that you would be saying you're the king of
I'm
Compton.
gonna tell you what the fuck I know he have a problem with me being the king of Compton. That's why he wasn't here the last time we did the interview. He made sure he didn't want to. Man, look it, AD, my nigga. Compton love, bro, but you're a whack 100 sympathizer, and I know that's why you don't fuck with me.
So it's really safe to say that ever since this moment in Adam 22's life, when he announced this to his cast members, wait for it, wait. So whenever he announced this,
I'm not quitting. I'm not quitting. But I'm going to tell you something that might blow your mind.
All right, blow my mind then. It's early enough.
After 7 years with my girl, this is not the breakup conversation. I realize it might have sounded like that right there for a second.
Yeah.
After 7 years together, we've been doing porn pretty much the whole time, but we've gotten more and more deeper into the conversation, or into the porn stuff. And after, many hundreds and hundreds of threesomes and stuff,
Yeah.
we decided, we've been having this conversation for like damn near a year.
Okay.
She shot her first ever scene with another man.
so ever since this, right? Ever since he announced this to the world, it's safe to say that his mental state has been kind of in a downward spiral. You can tell that he's been trying to cope with it, but he hasn't been doing a very good job. Because every chance he gets, every guest that comes on his show, he brings it up, he talks about it, he's trying to figure out what's going on with it. He's essentially trying to cope, right? And it's to the point where, at this point, I feel like the arc is turning a little dark. It feels like he's in a very nihilistic state right now, right? He doesn't care. He's kind of, he feels like he's been embarrassed, and the worst that could happen to him has happened to him now, and he doesn't care anymore. It doesn't matter. Anything can burn. He's at the Rome can burn part of the arc, and it's getting a little bit dangerous, right? To the point where that clip that I showed in the beginning, the preview, is a clip from what was yesterday or the day before, where somebody comes on the show and Adam essentially instigates and essentially promulgates this beef between his old hosts, his old people that used to work on his show, and this guy that came on the show who he'd interviewed before, a rapper or something from LA, right? And if you know anything about LA and their gang politics out there, that's nothing you're supposed to mess with. You're not supposed to be getting into it, right? He used to always play this role of, hey, I'm just a journalist, man. I'm just the even guy. I don't have any allegiances to any of you guys. I'm just the G Willikers. I'm just here with the camera, and whatever thuggery you guys get into is the thuggery you guys get into. That's it. I'm just here for the poops and giggles of it all, right? That's the persona he gives you. But in reality, at this point, and I feel like it's the CUCK allegations, right? It's the way that he's been vilified online, right? It's the way that he's in every headline. Every man disrespects him. Every man wants to now have a turn on his wife. Every man, from randos online to famous people, are asking him if they can sleep with his wife. Messing with his mental. It's messing with his mental, and he is done You can tell that he's at the point of the arc where he doesn't care. He doesn't care what bridges he burns, who he gets into beefs. He's just, all right. You can tell he's kind of sitting back and trying to see if he can make people feel the same way he's feeling right now. He's feeling turmoil. He's feeling the, and you may think I'm wrong. You may think I'm wrong, but watch this clip right here. Watch this clip of Whack 100. Another person, every time he comes on the Adam 22 podcast, Adam spills the beans and they talk about it. It's like every guest is his therapist, right? Every guest, he has to bring it up. He has to talk about it. And that's the reason you know he's not okay with it. He's never been okay with it. He's never going to be okay with it. I said this might ruin his marriage. There's a good chance it's on the way to doing so.
He wants a piece. He's
So,
a broke boy. He's trying to get.
So
What's going on with AB?
So AB, if you haven't read the little title here, let me read it out to you. AB told Adam he got next with Lena. Whack and Adam react. So another famous person, AB, Antonio Brown, former Patriot, former Buccaneer, former Steeler, a great wide receiver, a little bit cuckoo, took his pads off at the end of the game, famous for the, get your shit on. That AB. All right. That AB asked if he could get his turn as well. Yeah, everybody know AB a little crazy. Everybody know AB a little crazy. He had his own football team, the first owner to get kicked out. We know AB.
That's my brother.
He wants a piece. He's a broke boy. He's trying to get $5,000 for an interview. Because so his
AB
team
ain't broke.
His team hits up my team and
That's
says
my brother.
that he wants to do an interview. He'll do an interview tomorrow. I'm on it. I'm like, okay, cool. Got my team writing questions. I'm watching the
Does he want to do an interview or does he just want an in so he can smash your wife?
documentary about this motherfucker. I'm getting ready for it. She says they want 5,000. I said 5,000.
That ain't AB. That's still.
He trying to get paid to smash your wife. You did this to yourself.
And for 5,000. No. But listen, I offered a smaller amount.
AB,
I offered a smaller amount to cover travel. They said no. He needs 5,000. Boom. The whole thing got canceled because of that.
That ain't AB.
I think it probably was.
I'm gonna call AB. That's my partner.
Call him right now. Do it.
Okay, so that's not the important part. That's not the important part. So let's talk about.
I need you on the show, bro. That's it.
Probably would, huh?
No, he a professional nigga.
Well, I have a nunchuck. I don't have it.
And
So he wants a piece. I understand. You know?
nah, that shit
Nah,
go
I don't
viral.
I would rather just argue with him on the podcast.
Yeah, well,
Okay, he's talking about fighting AB.
Other chicks who look exactly like her, but I think he's probably turned on by this whole, cuck thing. This whole, he wants to be the big black guy in the room. While Adam,
Yeah. See, look, you can tell that narrative starting to get to him. That narrative is starting to get to him. Yeah. You're the white guy who sits in the corner while the big black man smashes your wife. You did that to you. Look at you. Now, who do you have to blame but you? Look in the mirror, my friend. The only person that you have to blame for this.
22 cries on the couch. Can we flick the button right there so I don't have to listen to that ding, ding?
Hey, they will
Clubhouse
watch.
guy. Huh?
Yo, see, look, the thing is, Adam he felt so maligned. He's felt so put against these past couple. He doesn't care. He's just telling, usually he might have said that a little more polite. Turn that crap off, man. Turn that off. I don't want to hear it. He's getting to that point now. Anybody is catching smoke. They catching unwanted fodder. Whack 100 catching it.
Hey, watch it.
We got to take his phone before we do this.
Oh, man, well, listen, man. We just being organic and natural on this shit. I hear my bro like, yo, Adam talking that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So can he?
You talk to AB about it?
No, I just seen